After the end of Pax Americana, we see an escalation of violent conflict around the world. There's a hot war in Europe. There is a hot war in the Middle East, serious tensions in East Asia. So we're seeing the emergence of geopolitics of a three-theater world. How would you say that these three theaters impact the geopolitical situation of Indonesia?
Well, fortunately, we are not directly involved in any of these conflicts in the three theaters that you mentioned. We are indirectly affected by it, but not directly. We're not part of the conflict. On the Russia-Ukraine war, we imported wheat from Ukraine, and that created some problems, obviously, in terms of our supply chain. Right. But obviously we were most concerned about the impact that has on rules-based world order. This is why we voted for the UN resolution 2, which addressed that conflict at the UN here. The Palestine-Israel conflict is a huge issue politically for Indonesia, especially at the grassroots. Indonesia has joined the BOP and Board of Peace, and we have offered to send some 5,000 troops, if needed, to keep the peace in Gaza. But at the moment, that remains uncertain because we don't know what's going to happen to BOP, given the conflicts in the ongoing war in the Middle East. And finally, in the East Asia, we find it to be relatively calmer, right? Both across the Taiwan Straits and also the South China Sea is, there are talks already between the parties, the claimants, to finalize the code of conduct. So it's manageable. The key point is that it's very unfortunate, and we hope that these conflicts would be resolved. Especially the impact has been to enhance rivalries and in international affairs, and that leads to greater resources allocated for armaments. And for us, that's unfortunately because there's a lot of agendas that we need those resources for: SDGs, development, climate change, and others.
So one of the effects of this great power rivalry and the geopolitical competition is that you have a paralysis of multilateral structures, United Nations, and so on. So middle powers and smaller powers are trying to regain some agency through partnerships in the middle. Do you think that's a feasible way?
Well, that in fact has been a feature of our foreign policy recently. That is, we are enhancing cooperation with a lot of middle powers. So for Indonesia, for example, a security agreement with Australia, a enhanced security partnership, strategic partnership with South Korea, and then with India. There's deepened security and economic cooperation with Turkey, with France, and so on, in Saudi Arabia, and so on. So our response to this has been to use our strategic autonomy to create a more versatile foreign policy approach and enhance our multi-alignment with fellow middle powers, both of the global north and the global south, on different issues. So we feel that it has served our interests well so far, and we notice also that a lot of these middle powers are developing alignments among themselves, both at the North and global South. And we think this is an interesting feature of international affairs in recent years.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.